Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé. Michael Ilesanmi reaches first major milestone in America as Angela Deem tries to have him deported. Michael Ilesanmi from 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, has reached a significant milestone in his quest for permanent residency in the United States. He was formerly married to Angela Deem, who brought him to America on a spousal visa in December 2023. However, just 3 months after moving into Angela's messy home in Hazelhurst, Georgia, Michael had to flee to escape her alleged verbal abuse. Eventually, Michael chose to end his relationship with Angela and establish a new home in Houston, Texas. Angela is now attempting to have Michael deported to Nigeria. Michael is now celebrating his new milestone in America. He proudly posted a message on his Instagram story, revealing he had spent 1 year in the United States as of December 21, 2024. He expressed his gratitude for the support he had received throughout his journey, stating, "From the highs to the lows, every moment has shaped me." Michael also mentioned that this new milestone was just the beginning, hinting at big plans ahead. Since Michael left Angela just a few months after arriving in the United States, she is convinced he has scammed her to achieve his American dream. Therefore, she wants to hold him accountable for his actions and has taken legal action against him. Angela is determined to have Michael deported to Nigeria and will not stop until she achieves her goal. However, Michael's recent message indicates he isn't concerned about Angela's legal actions. He is enjoying a stress-free life in Texas, surrounded by his new family, and is focused on the future. While Michael may be heartbroken to see his 4-year marriage to Angela end, he no longer dwells on it. He has decided to move forward in his life and hasn't entertained the idea of reconciling with his wife. Michael is thankful to be living in the United States and expresses gratitude to those who have supported him every step of the way. He has also mentioned that he has ambitious plans for the future. His recent message indicates that he isn't worried about Angela being able to have him deported, so he's making plans for the future without hesitation. It's wonderful to see Michael reach such a significant milestone in the United States. He faced many challenges in his relationship with Angela. Despite the difficulties, he remained dedicated to his unhealthy relationship with Angela for 7 years, possibly in hopes of one day having a happy marriage in America. Michael's recent milestone is more than just a time marker indicating a year spent in the United States. It's a major accomplishment that shows that the 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Alam has finally reached the goal he had envisioned almost 7 years ago. Now that 90-Day Fiancés Angela and Michael are no longer together and living separate lives, their individual futures in the franchise are in question. Both of them relish the spotlight, and their public lives on camera have afforded them a lot of opportunities. Without Angela controlling his every move, Michael has fashioned himself something of a social media content creator, and Angela often does TikTok lives and brand promotions, so the incentive is there to continue appearing on the show to gain more notoriety. Michael has stated throughout his time in the franchise that he is hopeful to have a child, so he might be looking for an American woman who would be able to give him that. For Angela, she has flirtations with several 90-Day Fiancé alum, like Razvan Siokoi, and dating would be good for her because it would help her get over Michael. The other spin-off either could also land on would be 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, as it could focus on their lives apart from each other and introduce fans to Michael's new family and new Texas life. It's unlikely Angela will try to find love with a foreign person again, but if she does, she could end up on another season of 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. In any case, fans are still interested in both Angela and Michael, so the network would be smart to continue giving one or both of them a platform. Michael Ilesanmi's journey on 90-Day Fiancé has always been a roller coaster, full of fiery arguments, cultural clashes, and more than a few shocking public meltdowns courtesy of his longtime partner, Angela Deem. But in the months since the pair's messy split, Michael has been navigating a new reality. One without Angela's domineering presence. And for the first time since arriving in the United States, he has reached a major milestone that fans are calling both inspiring and bittersweet. The Nigerian native has officially landed his first full-time job in America, a significant step toward independence and stability after years of being tethered to Angela's demands. However, just as Michael begins to spread his wings, Angela is allegedly working behind the scenes to have him deported, determined to maintain control even as their relationship crumbles in the harsh light of reality television. Michael's big win. Sources close to Michael reveal that he recently celebrated his first day at a reputable logistics company in Georgia, where he's been given a stable salary, benefits, and opportunities for growth. For Michael, This represents more than just a paycheck. It's validation. Michael came here with nothing, a close friend shared. He was at the mercy of Angela's temper and her rules. To have something of his own now, his own job, his own income, his own place, it's a huge deal. Fans who have followed his story know how much Michael sacrificed to be with Angela. Years of long-distance communication, visa struggles, and public humiliation on television seemed to chip away at his confidence. But now, viewers are seeing a new version of Michael emerge. Stronger, more self-assured, and eager to embrace the American lit up dream. When photos of Michael smiling outside his new workplace began circulating. "Look at that glow," one fan commented. "He finally looks free." Another wrote, "Angela kept saying he was using her, but maybe she was just afraid of him succeeding without her." Angela's counterattack. Of course, Angela Deem isn't one to let go quietly. While Michael is celebrating his milestone, Angela is allegedly contacting immigration attorneys in an effort to revoke his status in the U.S. Multiple insiders claim she feels betrayed and embarrassed by his new independence, believing he only came to America to escape her. "She's furious," a source close to the Deem family explained. "Angela feels like Michael made her look stupid. She gave years of her life, money and energy to bring him here, and now he's walking around like he doesn't owe her anything." In true Angela fashion, she hasn't been shy about airing her grievances. During a recent Instagram Live, she lashed out at Michael, accusing him of being a con artist, and warning fans that karma's coming for him. Though she didn't outright say she was working to have him deported, her cryptic comments hinted at legal trouble ahead. "Michael better not get too comfortable," Angela spat during the live. "I'll make sure he don't get to enjoy my country while he plays me." Michael's response. Michael, who has often chosen diplomacy over confrontation, is reportedly handling Angela's threats with remarkable calm. While he hasn't directly addressed deportation rumors, he has hinted at wanting to move forward peacefully. "All I want is peace," he told a Nigerian blogger during a recent interview. "I want to work, I want to live, and I want to show people I came here for a better life, not to hurt anyone." Friends close to Michael say he's determined not to let Angela derail his progress. He has been networking within his community, attending church events, and building connections with other immigrants who understand the struggles of starting over. Michael's circle is growing, one insider shared. He's surrounded by people who lift him up now, not tear him down. Fans take sides. Unsurprisingly, the drama has divided the 90-Day Fiancé fanbase. Team Angela loyalists argue that Michael used Angela as a stepping stone, and that she has every right to demand accountability. "She put her life on hold for him," one viewer wrote. "If he was playing her the whole time, that's not fair." But the overwhelming majority seem to be rooting for Michael. The narrative of a young man breaking free from a toxic, controlling relationship resonates with many viewers who have long criticized Angela's behavior. "Angela treated him like a child," one fan posted on Reddit. "She screamed, cursed, and embarrassed him on national TV. If he finally gets a chance at happiness without her, that's justice." Another fan pointed out that Angela's own track record with anger management and respect makes her an unreliable narrator. She's always threatening someone, the cast, the crew, even her own family. Now it's Michael's turn. But she can't stop his progress anymore. The bigger picture. Michael's story is more than just reality TV drama. It reflects the struggles many immigrants face in balancing personal relationships with the pursuit of stability. While his marriage to Angela may have opened the door to America, his current achievements are his own. Experts note that deportation attempts in situations like this are rarely straightforward. Unless Angela can prove fraud or misrepresentation, Michael's path to residency may remain intact. "It's not as easy as just calling ICE and saying, 'Take him back,'" one immigration lawyer explained. "There are procedures, and Michael's employment actually strengthens his case to stay." What's next? As the battle lines are drawn, fans are eager to see whether TLC will follow Michael's solo journey on future seasons. With Angela continuing to stir the pot, the network undoubtedly sees potential for more explosive television. But Michael's growing popularity suggests viewers may prefer a storyline that highlights his resilience rather than Angela's theatrics. For now, Michael is focusing on the positive. He's saving money from his new job, exploring housing options beyond the small apartment he currently rents, and even considering further education in logistics and business management. He's dreaming big, a friend revealed. For the first time, Michael believes he has a real shot at building a life here. Angela can scream all she wants, but he's not looking back. Conclusion. Michael Ilesanmi's first major milestone in America represents more than just employment. It's a symbol of freedom and self-reliance after years of living under Angela Deem's shadow. While Angela fights tooth and nail to drag him down, Michael is quietly rising, determined to define his future on his own terms. Whether or not Angela succeeds in her alleged deportation efforts remains to be seen. But one thing is clear. Michael has already won a victory that no one can take away from him. The courage to stand on his own 2 feet and pursue the life he always dreamed of.